All right, everybody, we're here high up inside of Tara Stadium, and it is about to go down here. It is the opening of the Clayton County High School football season, and we're here back here with Real Talk Sports. Jonesboro versus Mount Zion. Jonesboro is getting ready to come out. Mount Zion has already come on the field, and we're getting set to watch the Cardinals come out. As you know, everybody, this is always a big game. They call it the backyard brawl. Jonesboro High School versus Mount Zion. And you can see there, we zoomed in a little bit there. There's the Cardinals getting ready to come out. Like I mentioned, the Bulldogs are already on the field. You can see there's the Bulldogs running their flag right there. And again, you're watching High School Football Game of the Week brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln located 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Morrow, Georgia. All right, guys, we're getting set here. Beautiful afternoon. Temperature starting to go down just about 80 degrees. And for those of you from the area, you know they call it the backyard brawl. Jonesboro Cardinals getting ready to come out. There is the banner. Teams are excited. We're just moments away from kickoff. And you hear in the background the legendary Jonesboro majestic marching Cardinals. There come the Cardinals. Onto the field. Here they come. Jonesboro's on the field. Cheerleaders are heading on the field. There's the cheerleaders. There they go. You guys can probably hear in the background one of the best bands in the land, the Jonesboro Majestic Marching Cardinals. Hopefully we'll get our guy Jason, our cameraman, down the field to get you a shot. But the Cardinals are in full throttle. It is rocking here. Even OG is excited. It is football time here in the state of Georgia. Both teams now getting set for kickoff. Looks like Jonesboro will be kicking off and Mount Zion is to receive. And again, this is part of the Clayton County Public Schools Athletic Department. Brand new field here at Tara Stadium. They have brand new field at Morrow's home stadium and Forest Park's home stadium, which is still. And we hope to be out there tomorrow. A big contest. The Intercity Classic is tomorrow at Steel Road. And that'll be some neutral site game. Two teams from out of our county. You have the Cobb County represented by Stevenson and Atlanta Public Schools represented by, there we go, represented by Mays High School. All right, kickoff time here. And there we go. Good kickoff field by Mount Zion. And it's stacked up quickly at the 35-yard line. Mount Zion will have the ball first. They're wearing the all black, going from right to left. And the Jonesboro Cardinals in the all white, red helmets, big white J on the side on defense. And of course, those of you who follow high school football know that Jonesboro has one of the best defenders in the land. New position now in high school football called ATH, that stands for athlete. And so you want to keep your eye on number 3, Jontavious Wyman. Wyman played both ways as a defensive back and as a wide receiver for the Cardinals. Can I get our cameraman straightened out here? There we go. All right, the injured player from Mount Zion is up on his feet. Thank God for that. And play is getting ready to start here. Again, you're watching this live, courtesy of Allen Video Ford and Lincoln, the title sponsor for high school football game of the week. First and 10 for the Mount Zion Bulldogs in the all black, going from right to left. Jonesboro on defense now in the all white. Here's the first play. It's a handoff. Stacked up for little or no gain. Helicopters flying overhead. I guess they're trying to get a view for local TV. So Jonesboro last year did go to the playoffs. Mount Zion trying to get their program on track here in Clayton County. Okay, Mount Zion with the ball. Second down 11 here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs again in the all black. Jonesboro in the all white. Here's the snap. Straight handoff. Off tackle. Got some, maybe might have picked up 3 on that play. It's going to be third and long for Jonesboro. Third and long for Mount Zion. Game just started here, about a minute and a half going off the clock, 10:45. So we're early in the first quarter, no score. First offensive possession for either team. Mount Zion with the ball. Third down and long. Third down and a long 8 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs back to pass. Looking, quarterback under some pressure. He's got some running room. And it looks like flags are down on the play. Social media excitement here. Social media. Now it's gonna be hard to hear the band, J Rock. Hopefully during halftime. Damaris is saying go Mount Zion. It's Chunky thing saying Lego. Very excited here. Back to the game. Mount Zion third and 15 procedure. Looks like it might be another flag on the play. Yep. Might be another procedural penalty on the Bulldogs. So now the Bulldogs are on 19 here from their own 25 line. Gonna put some pressure. Under some pressure. Down and incomplete. Incomplete. All right, so that brings up fourth down and 18. Bulldogs have to punt. Good high punt. Yeah, ball in play. So that's a shank. And that's going to give Jones an outstanding position. Score is 0-0 here. Game just started about 3.5 minutes into the ball game. No score. Jones 0, Mount Zion 0. No score. All right, Cardinals with their first offensive possession deep in already in Mount Zion territory after a bad punt. Straight running play by Jonesboro. Picks up a nice run on first down. That's going to be probably about a 7-yard gain, maybe more. Nothing. Here's the score in the first quarter. 8:50 to go and counting. Jonesboro in Mount Zion territory. Quarterback back to pass, looking down. First quarter play here. Mount Zion and Jonesboro just holding on 8 minutes to go in the first play. Jonesboro nothing, Mount Zion nothing. Mount Zion was held to a 3-and-out penalty and shanked the punt. And so now Jonesboro the ball in outstanding field position. It's 3rd down and 2 from about the 23-yard line. But that can't affect that Mills. He's got some running room. First down and more. First down, Jonesboro. Going to play it, might come back. Let's take a peek. That would be enough for a first down for Jonesboro. Saying it's penalty, so come back. Take the first down off the Cardinals. That's going to leave 3rd down and about 7. Jonesboro. First quarter play here. Clock has stopped. 7:47 to go in the first quarter. Jonesboro, their first offensive possession, got the ball in outstanding position, but penalties have moved them back. 3rd down and 7. Actually, 3rd and 8. Jonesboro, they try to keep this drive alive. Got a man on the flat. That's going to be very close to first down. Let's take a look. Out of bounds, let's see the referee spotted. It's going to be 4th down and short. Let's take that spot. Down. Nope, it's another penalty against Jones. Well, both teams look pretty sloppy. Starting the ball game off, which they expected first game of the season. Third long for Jones. Jones brought the ball really in excellent field position at the 25. They've been moving backwards. So they have a 3rd and 13 here. Need to get the ball for about the 17. Quarterback back to pass, throws a little pass out. I think the catch might have been made there for first down. So that's going to be 4th in a little bit. They're going to bring out the Jumbotron offensive setup. They bring out the Jerimiah Ticket, just recently committed to Toledo at number 9. He's a big man, about 6'4" or 5", weighing about 250, 260 pounds. They can bring him as an additional offensive blocker. Bring in number 8, Another young man over 220 pounds, and they got a lot of beef. And it's a quick snap, flip the middle, first down, Jonesboro and more. Cardinals running the Jumbotron offense, and they pick up first down. All right, Cardinals have a first down here. First and 10. Ball at about it looks like it's somewhere around the 21-yard line. We do have a player down on the sidelines for the Mount Zion Bulldogs. A little concern there. Hopefully the player is okay. We also have an injured player, number 71, coming off the field for the Jonesboro Cardinals. Our score right now is 0-0. 6:21 here to go in the first quarter. We do have a player injured on the field. While we do this, we're going to take a quick break and let our sponsors say hello to you. First, a word from our title sponsor, Allen Vigil, Ford, and Lincoln, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Did you know that Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, Georgia also has Lincoln? Over 35 years of using the Vigil Touch to provide excellent customer service, works hand in hand with the Lincoln Motor Company to provide a luxurious and seamless way to acquire your next luxury vehicle. Lincoln has an array of full-service complimentary owner benefits. These benefits include hospitality partnerships, service pickup and delivery, all which can be accessed through the Lincoln Way app. You can even contact the 24/7 concierge to have someone assist you. Come and see our great inventory of new and pre-owned Lincolns today. Call 678-364-7345 to make an appointment with one of our brand champions or shop 24/7 online at allenvigillincoln.net.
All right, game is back in now. Player has gotten to the sidelines. First and 10 for Jonesboro at about the 18 of Mount Zion. There's a handoff. Got some running room. Picks up a nice gain. He's still trying to go. I think he's going to be ruled down on the play. Looks like about a 4 or 5 yard run. Got a little housekeeping behind us there. We got a lot of activity behind us. So the security is trying to keep that area cleared out. One thing we want to do, guys, this year, we encourage everyone listening, especially the parents, please remind your children to be nice. We don't want any drama here. Last year we had a shooting. We certainly don't want that this year. Okay, Jonesboro with the ball. Second down and 10. They ruled that as no gain. Another straight play there. And he's stacked up. That looked like that might be another no gain. The Mount Zion Bulldogs playing some good defense here. No score here in the first period of play. Jonesboro trying to cash in on this good field position. Quarterback sees the man open. In the flat, he got him. Nice catch by number 13. Takes up about 7 on the play. We're going to go down the sideline real quick to our sideline cameraman to get you a look at the game from close up. Down on the sidelines, that's the view from there. Come back up.
4th and 7 for the car.
4th down and 7. Jonesboro does not want to waste his field position. They're going for the first down. They're just throwing the flat. Man has the ball, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, on his feet, breaks another tackle. And that's number 2 making the big play there. First down for Jonesboro, 1st and goal. As they pick up a first down on 4th and 7. Coach Timothy Floyd saying he did not want to lose that great field position and played aggressively on 4th and 7. And number 7, young Mr. Jones, Makes the Dalton flat. Number 2 makes the necessary breaking of tackles. Call them yak, yards after catch. And picks up a first down for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals now in the red zone. 1st and 10 on the Mount Zion 17-yard line. You see, we got heads that pop into the camera. We are actually located just under the press box here in Hinesworth Field, a historic Tower Stadium. Great visit for us because we cannot climb all the way up to the top of the roof. To be very candid, even when I was a younger man, I'm not going to trust now. We thank you for being out here. Temperatures now have cooled. We're under 80 degrees, breeze blowing. And it's a great day to be out here watching football. Thanks again to our title sponsor, Allen Vigil Ford.
All right, guys, here's some luxury for less. This is a 2020.
Jonesb with the ball. 4th down and 12. I guess they did not get that first down. Looking, quarterback under pressure. Rolling, looking. Hit man caught. And it's interference. So it looks like they are going to, I don't know if they're calling that pass interference or not. Let's see what the referees do here. Looks like they are marking it off. I believe it is pass interference. If that is the case, it would be a first down for Jonesboro. Ball being marched up to about the 11-yard line. There's still no change at all on the designation on the scoreboard. I believe it is first down and 10 for the Cardinals at about the 12-yard line. Quarterback throws him, got a man out in the flat. Stacked up, he's still on his feet. It looks like that's a touchdown, Jonesboro. Let's see, the referees are signaling up. They're going to bring it back. Holding, so that touchdown will come off the board. Holding. Holdings. That will come back. Jonesboro has scored a touchdown, but it's coming back. Well, as you expect in the first game this season, was Mount Zion fans says, hey. So that will come back. Jonesboro with the ball. Now all the way back at the 21-yard line of Mount Zion. Box out the signals. Looking. Going deep. The man in the end zone. Incomplete. So that evidently was 4th down. And the ball will go over to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs hold. And our score remains Jonesboro nothing, Mount Zion nothing. We're in the first quarter of play. Mount Zion now with the ball. I don't know who's blowing that horn. That horn really sounds a lot like the end of a quarter. There's a look, our split screen from down on the field. Got a man in motion. They give it to him on kind of that miniature jet sweep and picked up nice yardage from Mount Zion. After the penalty was 1st and 5, so that looks like maybe about Actually, 4. Big Ticket, number 9, Jerimiah Ticket makes the play. About 3:18 left, 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. A lot of movement there, a lot of movement. Looks like I saw some guys moving before the snap, but I guess not. Referee saying it's A-OK. Looks like that might be the second down and 1. Looks like it might be enough for first down. Let's see. And they're moving the sticks. It is a first down from Mount Zion. We're in the first quarter. About 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter of play. Mount Zion, nothing. Jonesboro, nothing. Mount Zion with the ball. First and 10 from about the 30-yard line. All right, we have a penalty against a stoppage of play. Like I said, you got to expect a lot of penalties here in the opening game of the season. Again, big shout out to all those of you who are watching the ball game around Metro Atlanta. Again, this is our high school football game of the week. Brought to you by our title sponsors, Allen, Vidwell, Ford, and Lincoln. They have sponsored our high school football games. Mount Zion with the ball, second down and 15. Ball about their own 25-yard line. Mount Zion quarterback back to pass. Looking, throwing deep. Incomplete. We also want to thank the legendary WIGO Patriot of 1570 for being a media supporter of this broadcast as well. Thank you to them. And you can hear recaps of tonight's game and other games around the county tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Update, which is heard on WIGO 1570, also on the same station that you're watching now, on the Phoenix Entertainment Channel on Roku, on YouTube, on Real Talk Sports 7 channel, and also on Facebook. Again, you can follow us anywhere on social media, Real Talk Sports 7. Okay, Mount Zion with the ball. Second down and 15. Again, from their own 24. That's going to be a jet sweep around the corner, and that's not going to get much of anything. He's run out of bounds by a tenacious Jones Cardinal defense. And that was Jontavious Wyman on stop. And that young man, again, is one of the top 300 players in the country. Well, he will be going to the Georgia Bulldogs. You Bulldog fans look forward to seeing number 3 in a couple of years. He is still yet a junior, so he won't be there until the 2025-2026 season. All right, we got a timeout on the field. Mount Zion. All right, guys, we're going to let you take a look here during this break at the media day for Clayton County. And then we'll be back with more high school football in just a moment.
All right, guys, we're at the Clayton County Media Day, and you know one of our feature schools is Jonesboro High School. We've got a couple of their studs from offense that will introduce themselves to you right now. Go ahead.
My name is Jerimiah Jones, class 2025, quarterback.
My name is Jontavious Wyman, class 126.
Jonesboro.
You know, last year, guys, was a lot of 7-3, a lot of big plays for you guys last year. What are you looking forward to as you guys come into the season this year?
We're just looking forward to doing more. Like Coach Floyd said, we're trying to do more of what we did last year. We're trying to do more of everything that we did last year. And that's it, and more.
We really want to make a big impact, like on the county, and so we can just put Clinton County on the map.
You got Jontavious, as you said, I'm right close to that mic, so he's like, hey, can y'all hear me? Listen, man, it's great stuff going on. We're excited to see you guys. Now, your first game is, I guess, around the team around the corner,
Yes,
correct?
sir. August 16th.
That's Mount Zion High School. We're looking forward to being there. Big weekend for Clayton County. We're going to do their game, and then we have a big game also right here at the Steel Road Stadium as we have kind of a interconference game as Mays is taking on Stevenson. So keep it locked right here. Guys, introduce yourself one more time and give people your social media handle. Go ahead.
Jerimiah Jones, class 2025, quarterback.
Social media.
My Twitter is 7Jerimiah Jones.
My name is Jontavious Wyman, class 126, 4-star, Georgia commit. And then
Social media handle.
my Instagram is toohard.jonte, and Twitter is JontaviousW23.
All right, for you Georgia fans, you want to check this out, remember, go to our YouTube page. We actually have the highlight of these two guys lighting it up with a big performance here at Clayton.
All right, teams are back on the field. That's a punt. Last one was shanked. This one's not too much better. Gets a little bit of a bounce. It's going to be returned by Jonesboro. That's Wyman. Wyman's got the ball. He's breaking free. Jontavious Wyman, number 3, does not disappoint. An electric run by number 3, who announced that he is heading to Georgia. Jonesboro is getting set. They'll have the ball. Minute 5 to go here in quarter number 1. No score. Jonesboro nothing. Mount Zion nothing. A minute 5 left to go here in the ball game. Excuse me, minute 5 left to go in the first quarter. Not getting ahead of ourselves. Timeout on the field. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we got a long stoppage of play. I would call it TV timeout, but wasn't me. Jonesboro huddled up there. You see number 9, the big ticket. Number 1, Jamar Owens, free safety and strong safety. All right, now it looks like the teams are getting back here. We have a lot of activity over here. Somebody killed our power, so they cut our power back on. Thankfully, it's back on here. All right, here we go. Mount Zion with the ball. Now will be the last play. I thought it was the last play of the first quarter, but ooh, big tackle there. Mount Zion with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line, trying to get a drive here and get the first score of the game. Straight dive up the middle, running back still on his feet. He's going to be probably about a yard or 2 away from a first down. Actually, excuse me, guys, there's a penalty on the play. Oh, a lot of moving parts here, a lot going on. Penalty on the play. So actually was first down and 15 with a procedural penalty. That was a gain of about 5 yards. So it's now 3rd down and 10. That was a 2nd and 15 play. It's now 3rd down and 10 for the Mount Zion Bulldogs. No score here. And we're almost finished with the first quarter. It's been a long first quarter, a lot of penalties and stoppage to play. All right, Mount Zion with the ball, trying to get a play off before the end of the quarter. Quarterback back to pass. Looking, throws out in the flat. Incomplete. And that's the end of the first quarter. And our score at the end of 1, Jonesboro nothing, Mount Zion nothing. We'll be back with more of the high school football game of the week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. In Morrow, Georgia. We'll be back with more high school football in just a minute.
Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Well, check out Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln in Morrow, Georgia. We have one of the largest inventories in our area for both new and pre-owned vehicles, so we're sure to have something for everyone. Family owned and operated since 1982, customer satisfaction is our #1 priority. Come see our full lineup of vehicles and find the one that best fits you. Give us a call today, 678-726-5739, or shop us 24/7 online at allenvigilford.net.
All right, Mount Zion has to punt. Oh, a high snap. And he's going to be stacked up for a big loss by Jonesboro. You can look at it. I need it, but you can look at it real quick. Huh? All right. There's a penalty there on the play. That was punt, guys. Doesn't go out of bounds. Oh, Lord. All right, Cardinals with the ball, trying to get on the scoreboard. Nice run there. We're going to have to do a little switch over here, guys. We'll go to our sideline cameras. And we'll get the full field view in just a second. We got, guys, we're up at the top here, so we got folks standing up here. We're going to try to get you an unobstructed view here from the camera in just a second. That's our sideline shot here. Again, we hope to get you a live shot out of harm's way in just a moment. We have a player down on the field. Looks like it might be cramps. And while we're waiting, we're going to take a break. And we'll come back with more high school football game of the week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln, located in Morrow, Georgia. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Well, check out Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln in Morrow, Georgia. We have one of the largest inventories in our area for both new and pre-owned vehicles, so we're sure to have something for everyone. Family owned and operated since 1982, customer satisfaction is our number one priority. Come see our full lineup of vehicles and find the one that best fits you. Give us a call today, 678-726-5739, or shop us 24/7 online at allenvigilford.net. Hey sports fans, tune in for live high school football Friday, 7:30 p.m. on realtalksports.net. Check out your favorite Metro Atlanta teams as they do battle on the gridiron. It's your high school game of the week, live streaming free Friday nights on realtalksports.net. For more sports coverage and great sports talk, catch the Real Talk.
All right, we're going to our sideline camera again. Big run there by Jonesboro. Big run, big run. Our sideline guy got that up close and personal. We're down here, the close-up shot on the field. Jonesboro trying to punch it in. Here's the running back. Slices through. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Down in the Jonesboro sideline. Very excited. You can see there. Players in jubilation as Jonesboro gets on the board first. Cardinals get the first score of the ball game with about 7:26 to go here in the first period of play. Jonesboro now leads this ball game 7-0. There's a Jonesboro sideline there. You can see everybody exuberant and now watching some game film to make sure they can go ahead and duplicate what they just did and keep this ball game going. But they get the first score of the game, and they lead 7-0 over the Mount Zion Bulldogs. Our first score of the ball game goes to the Cardinals. They lead 7-0. That's the Jonesboro band. Oh, buddy. That's down on the field with the Jonesboro Cardinals. Oh. Oh, big hit there. Big hit. Huge hit. We're having a little bit of a problem with our cameras right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get that straightened out before the ball game is over. So we're having just a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get that squared away before the ball game is over. We got a timeout here. We're going to the sidelines, and hopefully we can reboot and get ourselves situated here. You're watching High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. We'll be back with more high school football in just a moment.
The day has arrived. It's time to let more people know about your business. You have the right marketing plan and the messaging in place. But do you have the right messenger? Good advertising and promotions need a professional sound so the message can be clearly understood. Don't leave your brand image to chance. Let our team of voiceover experts at CME lend you a hand. Give us a call at 678-304-8121 to find out how we can partner with you to give your business its voice.
All right, going back to live action again, guys. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties with our camera. Hopefully we'll be able to get that straightened out before the ball game is over. And we're going to try to shift to one of our other cameras. A lot of activity here behind us here. We might have to go back to our sideline camera. We're going to look for our sideline reporter to join us in a second here. Mount Zion with the ball. Oh. Again, guys, we're sorry. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties with our camera right now. Hopefully we'll be able to clear that very, very shortly. We're working behind the scenes. We're going to go back down to our sideline camera. There's Jason, our sideline cameraman there, getting us a good shot. Again, hopefully we'll have the widescreen broadcast for you in a second. Again, there's an illegal procedure penalty there. Mount Zion delay a game there. Mount Zion again with the ball. We're going to hit back to our sideline cameraman. Okay, again, we're looking at our sideline camera. Jason, we got somebody right in front of our camera, so we'll have to ask them to kind of step back. Guys, again, we apologize. We are suffering some technical difficulties here with our camera. Our cameraman, Jason, will be giving us a lot of what's going on, and then we'll, during the halftime break, reboot and get things set up for you so we can get you a better coverage of this ball game. Again, you're watching High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln, located 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in Morrow, Georgia. Let's take another look down at the sidelines. There you go. Nice shot there for you, right down on the field. That's our cameraman, Jason, giving you a look there as we try to compensate for our lack of overhead camera. So he's going to give it to you from down on the field. And like I said, we got about 6 minutes to go here in the half, and hopefully by halftime, we can get a reboot and get everything situated for you. All right, getting set to punt. This is about as close as it gets here from the sidelines. It's another bad punt. Jonesboro's going to try to just, I think, down it. They'll have the ball again in outstanding field position right around the 32-yard line of Mount Zion. So Mount Zion having some problems here with their punting game. I think he's got an aggregate total of about 20 yards and 3 punts. Ball is going nowhere. There's number one, having a little fun with a young man on the sidelines there. Again, you're watching High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. That's your shot there up close from on the field. We're going to try to get you an overhead shot again here in just a minute. That play stacked up for a little no gain here. Going back to our overhead camera. And again, hopefully and prayerfully we'll get you guys set up. We got about 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Excuse me, in the second quarter. And Jonesboro leads 7-0 here in the second quarter of play. Going back to the sidelines here. Giving you a low shot. Jonesboro looking, has a man. He's going to be stacked up for little or no gain. Comes with the ball here. Trying to punch it in from this great field position here. Our sideline man, he's throwing out in the flat. Got a man wide open. That's number 8. Again, we're going to the sideline because we are having some trouble with our overhead camera. Hopefully we'll get that straightened out at the half. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Jonesboro leads 7-0. And they're trying to score here. Quick toss, not the flat, number 13. He got a little running room stacked up. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be, I think, just enough for a first down. Again, we're in the second quarter play. Jonesboro leads the ball game 7-0. Jonesboro trying to punch it in for a score here. Straight dive play. Our score in the second quarter, Jonesboro 7, Mount Zion nothing. We'll go to our end zone camera here, get you a shot here from the end zone. And of course, when we did that, we have some time. There he is. Flags are down everywhere. All right, guys, looks like holding again. That's going to move Jonesboro back. Second down. That's going to be second down at 12, about 2:45 left to go. Again, second quarter. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion 7-0. You're watching high school football game of the week brought to you here by Allen Visual Ford and Lincoln. Jonesboro with the ball. Jones back to pass. Looking deep. Goes out in the flat. Got a man. Touchdown, Jonesboro. And our sideline guy did not get that. We apologize. He did not get that touchdown, guys. We're so sorry. But that's a touchdown, Jonesboro. Nifty pull by Jones in the flat. Found a man open for a touchdown. And the extra point is up. And it is good. So now the Cardinals lead this one 14-0 in the second quarter of play. Jonesboro leads 14-0. Again, guys, hopefully we'll get our camera situated here. Again, you watch high school football game of the week brought to you by Allen Visual Ford and Lincoln. Allen Visual Ford and Lincoln brought to you, located in 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in Jonesboro, Georgia. We got about 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Jonesboro 14, Mount Zion nothing. Like I said, guys, we apologize greatly. We're having some technical difficulties here with our overhead camera, but we hope to get that straightened out for you in just a moment. And definitely by the second half, we will have that up and running for you. Mount Zion has taken advantage of some really poor punting by Mount Zion, which allowed them to have a short field, and they have capitalized both times. And they lead this ball game 14-0. Mount Zion with the ball on about their own 30-yard line. Quarterback back to pass under some pressure. Quarterback draw. He's on his feet. Knocked end over end, but not before he picks up about 6 or 7 yards on the play. All right, guys, we should be setting a minute here. We're going to plan B. We're going to an auxiliary camera in just a minute. And that's movement. That's a penalty there on Jonesboro. Can we thank you again for your patience for all those who are watching us here on the broadcast. Like I said, again, our overhead camera has run into a problem, but we thankfully have our man down on the field, Mr. Jason. Mount Zion running back got some nice room. He's going to pick up a first down. We're going to hopefully get you in here, guys, in just a second. I think we have a solution for our overhead camera. We're going to go to it in just a moment. Again, this is high school football game of the week. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion 14-0. About 52 seconds left to go as the teams take a timeout. And that will hopefully give us some time to go ahead and get our secondary overhead camera set up. So we might be able to continue this broadcast here for you in the fine style that we're accustomed to. But in the interim, that's a look at the sidelines there on the Jonesboro side. Looks like we got a lot going on here behind us. Hopefully we don't have a scuffle behind us. I hope not. Security is doing the best they can to try to clear this area behind us here. A lot of activity going on behind us.
As you can hear behind me, a lot of activity. They're trying to get things cleared up, but thank the Lord, our overhead camera is back, and we can now give you the visual that we always like to do when we're doing these games. Back to pass now on the move. He's got some running room. First down and more. He's to the 40, 35. Almost the 30-yard line. That's the best offensive play of the day for Mount Zion.
The game over?
All right, guys, Mount Zion has the ball first down. We thank the Lord, we do have our overhead camera back in action. First down and 10. Mount Zion with the ball. The quarterback back to pass. Rookie throws out. That's going to be incomplete. Like I said, we got our overhead camera back here. Our microphone is the next thing we're going to get rebooted. Or at least we want to give you guys a better visual. As you can hear, I'm up here, and there's a lot of activity behind me. But again, we thank the Lord that our overhead camera is back up and running. We have using our auxiliary backup camera. Outside with the ball. 15 seconds left to go here, so they're going to probably try to get the ball deep. Got time for about 2 plays. Quarterback back to pass under heavy pressure and sacked. That's tackled by number 15. Second by number 15, Jerimiah Ticket, and that's the end of the half. Our score at halftime. Jonesboro 14, Mount Zion nothing. We'll be back with more of the high school football game of the week in just a moment. And the band is ready to play. And we're going to get ready here for one of the best bands in the land, the Jonesboro Majestic Marching Cardinals. All right, guys, we're getting ready now for the Mount Zion Bulldogs band. Not quite the size of the legendary Mighty Marching Cardinals. That's okay. They're going to do the best they can here. And they're halftime now for Mount Zion High School. Guys, we're going to go to commercial break here with more of halftime. As the Mount Zion band heads off, we get ready for more high school football action. We'll be back in just a moment. Did you know that Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, Georgia also has Lincoln? Over 35 years of using the Vigil Touch to provide excellent customer service, works hand in hand with the Lincoln Motor Company to provide a luxurious and seamless way to acquire your next luxury vehicle. Lincoln has an array of full-service complimentary owner benefits. These benefits include hospitality partnerships, service pickup and delivery, all which can be accessed through the Lincoln Way app. You can even contact the 24/7 concierge to have someone assist you. Come and see our great inventory of new and pre-owned Lincolns today. Call 678-364-7345 to make an appointment with one of our brand champions or shop 24/7 online at allenvigillincoln.net. All right, both teams back on the field. Mount Zion getting ready to kick off. Jonesboro with the ball. That's going to be stacked up for a loss of about 1. Please, move back, please. Thank you. Pick is up and good. Jonesboro leads now 21-0. Back, please, young man. Thank you so much. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, Jonesboro about to kick the ball off. Jonesboro leads 21-0 over their arch rival Mount Zion. Third quarter action. All right, Mount Zion now with the ball, losing 21-0 here. Mount Zion in the black, all black, and Jonesboro in the all white with the red helmets. You're watching High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln, located in Morrow, Georgia. All right, here we go. We're back here. We got some good sound now. Here we go. Headset is on. Mount Zion back to pass, looking, overthrows a man. That might be interference on that play. Okay, we got a lot of milling around back here. I'm not sure. Hopefully we can get this cleared out. There's a lot of activity behind us. We're here in the right underneath the press box. And security always try to clear the kids out after they eat. Everybody just kind of hanging around. Third quarter play. Mount Zion leads. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion 21-0. Mount Zion with the ball, trying to mount some type of offense here in the third quarter, down by 3 scores. The biggest problem has been for the Bulldogs is their inability to move the ball, and then their punting has been horrendous. I think their longest punt has been about maybe 15 yards. So there's the big problem there, as Mount Zion's special teams have cost them, and Jonesboro, to their credit, have capitalized on the short field and have gotten 3 scores and lead this ball game 21-0 here in the third quarter. Thank you for those who are just tuning in to us here. Appreciate you so much here for joining us. Mount Zion again with the ball, trying to mount some type of offense. There's kind of a jet sweep, and it doesn't get much at all. Zion hands off. And that's going to be stacked up for a loss on the play. Jonesboro defense swarming. Third down and long for Mount Zion. Bulldogs again trying to get any type of offense here. 8:23 to go in the third quarter, and they're trailing their arch rival, in the third quarter, trailing their arch rivals 21-0 here in the third quarter. Quarterback rolling, looking, throws, incomplete. This is timeout here. We're going to take a break. You're watching High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford Lincoln is our title sponsor for high school football. You can find them at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in Morrow, Georgia, or simply shop them online 24/7 at allenvigilford.net. Our camera got bumped there. Let's get it straightened back out. There's the punt. This is one of the best punts of the day by Mount Zion. A big return, still on his feet. Touchdown, Jones. Excuse me. Touchdown, Jonesboro. We have a player down from Mount Zion. Sorry, guys. Tonight we have a lot of activity here behind us. Again, we are set up kind of near the refreshment area, and always a problem in this game to get the kids out of here after they get something to eat. They kind of just mill around, and this is our broadcast area. And from time to time, as you guys know, we all have been youngsters. Youngsters don't pay attention to what's going on, and they jump into our broadcast area. But again, we chose this area because it is located underneath the press box. So if we have an inclement weather, we can continue to broadcast here without worrying about damaging our equipment. It's been all Mount Zion here in this game. We have a player down. We're going to go to our sideline camera, and then we'll get a score up for you here in just a moment. 27-0 here is our score in the third quarter. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion. Jonesboro pitching the shutout, taking advantage of every error by their arch rival, the Bulldogs, and they have a 27-0 lead here in the third quarter of play. Well, a guy's still down here. That's our sideline. We'll come back with more high school football. We're going to take a break, go to a commercial, and we'll be back in just a moment. Hey, sports fans, tune in for live high school football Fridays, 7:30 p.m. on RealTalkSports.net. Check out your favorite Metro Atlanta teams as they do battle on the gridiron. It's your high school game of the week, live streaming free Friday nights on RealTalkSports.net. For more sports coverage and great sports talk, catch the Real Talk Sports Show Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford in Morrow, a business giving back to their community. Give them a call at 678-364-3979 or check them out online at allenvigilford.net. All right, players are back on the field now. As Jonesboro gets set for an extra point, that would give them a 28-0 lead. They lead right now 27-0. And the referee is running out here. I'm not sure what's going on. I guess they're getting set to make sure if this extra point is good or bad. All right, they're getting set here again. There's the kick. It's up. And it is no good. Went underneath the crossbar. So our score remains Jonesboro 27, Mount Zion nothing. Well, looks like they're getting a shot at this thing. There's a penalty on the play. Mount Zion getting again an opportunity to kick the extra point. This time it's up and good. Jonesboro gets the extra point. So now their lead stretches out to 28-0 here over Mount Zion. Jonesboro leading the ball game 28-0 over their arch rival, the Mount Zion Bulldogs. Jonesboro getting ready to kick off now. They lead 28-0. Jonesboro now getting ready to kick off. They lead 20-0 here in the third quarter. It's been all Cardinals. There's the kick. Fielded by Mount Zion about their 10 to 20, 25, 26, maybe 27-yard line. Twenty to nothing, Jonesboro Cardinals over the Mount Zion Bulldogs. About 7:14 left to go here in quarter number 3. Bulldogs trying to get their first score of the game here. They have the ball about their own 27. Straight dive, up the middle. Picks up maybe about 3 or 4. And thank all those of you who have been patient with us here. You know, it's almost like preseason for us. This first game always is one that has some challenges, but we thank God for those of you who stayed with us during the broadcast as we try to bring you the best in high school football from here on the south side. Mount Zion with the ball, trying to get their first score of the ball game. They trail 28-0 here in the third quarter. We're not sure what's going on. We heard a couple of announcements there, but hopefully all is well. It said third quarter play, Mount Zion 28. Excuse me, Jonesboro 28, Mount Zion nothing. Quarterback back to pass. Pass out the slot. Gets nowhere. So a lot of activity here behind us. Hopefully get this cleared out here. We have the police trying to get the kids cleared out of the area behind us. Again, this sits in between. You sit in between underneath the press box and the concession stand. So, what happens is people get something to eat and they kind of just hang around. And, that's often can cause a problem. Okay, a fumble snap on the punt. Gets a somewhat favorable bounce for Mount Zion. Again, the Bulldogs have had trouble with their kicking game all game long. Now Mount Zion with the ball. Trying to make something happen here. Excuse me, I should say, Jonesboro with the ball. He's gone. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Now number 2, Lucius Murray. Murray showing some great speed here as he picks up that touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Wind is picking up here. I mean, it feels good, but we're trying to hold our papers down. A lot of activity going on when you're outside the press box. Excuse me, sir. Is that it? Game over? No, the fourth quarter, I can't see that. Yes, you have 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, so you got to hold rest of the third quarter plus the fourth quarter. Yep. I appreciate you, sir. A lot of activity back here, so we appreciate you kind of get them out of here. Yes, sir. We'll take a little time to talk to our officer there. And Jonesboro continues to extend their lead after that nifty touchdown run by number 2, Lucius Murray. Jonesboro increases their lead now. To 35-0. 35-0 Jonesboro. About 5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. Wind has really picked up here. Might be a storm front blowing in. High gusting wind here for us here on this day, but feels good. It was very warm earlier. Fans are leaving now, as rightfully so. This game is pretty much over. Jonesboro leads 35-0 with about 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And up to this point, the Bulldogs have not shown much signs of life on offense, but let's see what they can do. Playing for pride now. Ooh, hit hard. Stacked up. Looks like that hit might have been by number 20. Comes up a little gimpy. That's Mark Manigault. We're going to have to take a look. I tell you, if I was not doing the game, this wind, I mean, I should say the breeze is fantastic here. Temperatures around 75 degrees. Feels like I'm in my house, almost in the AC. Feels great. Mount Zion trying to mount some type of scoring attack here. Quarterback falls down. Wow. You know, guys, sometimes it happens when it rains, it pours. And right now it's pouring on the Mount Zion Bulldogs as the Cardinals are running away with this one 35-0 with about 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Now, what will happen here in the fourth quarter, they will go to a running clock. What I mean by that, there will be no more timeouts, usually. No stoppage to play because the game has got an insurmountable lead here. Very windy here. Still got a lot of activity here behind us here, so the police, I'm sure, are going to be here to try to clear this out. Got a lot of activity behind us. Wind is blowing. Heavy wind gust here. Not sure what's going on behind me here. A lot of screaming. Wind is blowing very fiercely now. And we got debris flying around here. A lot of dust and so forth. Heavy wind gusts here at the stadium. Everything is. We have some type of storm front that's blowing with some high winds and people are trying to exit. Jonesboro leads this one 35-0. They're trying to get people cleared out. And I tell you one thing, the wind got everybody out of here because, well, not debris, heavy debris, but we got napkins and things flying around. My computer is shaking right now. Trying to hold that down. Fortunately, we got the big boy tripod here, so our camera, as you can see, is still stable. Let's go down and take a look at the field and see what our cameraman down there is seeing. There's our sideline camera. All right, both teams are now back on the field. Again, we're experiencing some high winds here at the game, and it's wreaked a little havoc. I said our table here is kind of shaking here. It's kind of done one thing, cleared out all the crowd behind me, which is good. Mount Zion with the ball deep in their own territory, trailing 35-0. Still about 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Quarterback looking on a deep throw, and that is intercepted. But guess who? Number 3, Jontavious Wyman, and I believe the name going for a touchdown. Might be flags down, I'm not sure. We're waiting for the referee. Like I said, we're experiencing high winds here. Wind gusts are tremendous here, but that's not stopping what's going on in the field. The Jonesboro Cardinals are rolling, currently up right now, 35-0, pending this look at this last play. Jontavious Wyman got an interception, ran it back. I thought he got in the end zone, but they might have ran it back, ran him out at about the 2-yard line, I think. Again, we got a heavy winds here behind us, heavy wind gusts. It's knocked over the tents down on the field. As you can see down on the field, we got the winds blowing. It's knocked over the tents. I don't know, they might have to call this one, boys and girls. A lot going on here. High winds up here. Like I said, we got all kinds of, napkins and other things flying around, so people are trying to find shelter. It's 35-0, so I'm not sure. Like I said, it's not affecting the play on the field, but up here Fans are trying to head for shelter. Like you said, nothing big, but you know, we got dust in the eye and napkins flying around. I've lost my roster sheets. Again, we thank you for tuning in to us here on High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford in Lincoln. Third quarter played, Mount Zion up 35-0. About 3 minutes left to go. Mount Zion in the all black going from left to right with the ball. Looking to get ready to punt, which has been an adventure for them all game long. Especially with these high winds. Let's see what happens. Referee has stopped play again. I'm not sure what's going on here. Referees are resetting the ball here. Like I said, there are high winds here, guys. We got wind gusts of probably about 20 to 30 miles an hour. And fans are trying to get to their cars. We're on the Jonesboro side, so, I mean, fans know that Jonesboro's got this one in hand. They lead this one 35-0. About 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. High winds here. This is going to be an adventure. Jonesboro putting their subs in now at this point. Like I said, guys, we got some high winds here. It's incredible. Mount Zion leads this one 35-0 in the third quarter. About 2:30 left to go. Jonesboro actually with the ball again after a very short punt by Mount Zion. This has been the story of the game. All types of motion there. Second team is out now for Jonesboro. I would love to tell you who the players are, but when the high winds came, it blew away our roster.
I'm Cameron Leonard.
So we got parents here behind us, guys. They're trying to leave. I'm gonna let you guys take a look at this here. I don't know if you can see here some of our parents back here. There she is. Everybody trying to get ready to leave here. Like I said, we got wind gusts of about 20 or 30 miles an hour. Got things blowing around all over the place. So, like I said, Jonesboro leading. Jonesboro leading 35-0. They're trying to clear people out here. Now we got some heads here.
You know what? Time up. You ain't hitting those. You ain't hitting those. So she hitting those. You made everybody else sharp.
Clock stop here, 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Third quarter of play. Jonesboro with a huge lead over Mount Zion, 35-0.
You hear me? Got it.
Mount Zion has their second and third stringers in here now. Runner still on his feet. $35-0. Jonesboro leading here. Third quarter play. Clock running about $1:40 to go in the third quarter. It's been all Jonesboro all game pretty much. Jonesboro with the ball. Straight run up there over the sidelines. I'm in the camera, so I'm doing a live broadcast. Would you please move? Thank you so much, young man. So everybody move back here, please. We're trying to do a live broadcast. Can you please move back? Give me the elbow room. Guys, the only problem we're shooting here down on here. We're kind of tight here. A lot of fans behind us here, guys, so we're trying to keep you in the game. We still got about another quarter to play. Minute 10 in the third quarter. Jonesboro leads 35-0. We got some rain in action going on right now. Third down and 8. Jonesboro with the ball. They lead Mount Zion up 35-0. They're throwing deep in the end zone. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Everybody's in the action, boys and girls. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Jonesboro now leads 41-0. Here's the exit point try, and we got another. Jonesboro getting set for the extra point. And it's botched. They're going to try to get a 2-point conversion and nothing doing. No, that's actually less than 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And our score here is Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion nothing. Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion nothing. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Got our camera bumped here, guys. Oh, excuse me. Got a lot of action back here behind us, guys. Sorry about that. Camera's been bumped. We got people in the stream. Fortunately. Yeah, we got those high winds again kicking up here, guys. But our score in the third quarter, about a minute left to go. Jonesboro kicking off. Picked up there with Mount Zion, 15, 18. And he's going to get stacked up about the 16-yard line. Flag slide here. It's going to probably get a little testy. Jonesboro's got a big lead here. They lead 41-0 with a minute left to play in quarter number 3. You're watching high school football game of the week. brought to you by Allen Visual Ford in Lincoln. Allen Visual Ford Lincoln, located 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Morrow, Georgia. Remember, you can shop them 24/7 online at allenvisualford.net. Our score here, 45 seconds left to go in the third period, third quarter, I should say. Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion nothing. And so we're going to probably get what they call a running clock in the fourth quarter. Mount Zion trying to get at least some type of score. There's a big crowd around our location here. Hopefully nobody will bump our camera. Thank you. Doing live stream, please. Oh, Jason, what's going on, bro? How you doing, sir?
Out of the rain. They had to come up here, gather.
Oh yeah, it's kind of raining here. Our cameraman is now here. They'll probably go to a running clock, guys. Okay, that's the end of the third quarter. Our score at the start of the fourth quarter: Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion nothing. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more high school football game of the week in just a moment. Did you know that Allen Visual Ford in Morrow, Georgia also has Lincoln? Over 35 years of using the visual touch to provide excellent customer service, works hand in hand with the Lincoln Motor Company to provide a luxurious and seamless way to acquire your next luxury vehicle. Lincoln has an array of full-service complimentary owner benefits. These benefits include hospitality partnerships, service pickup and delivery, all which can be accessed through the Lincoln Way app. You can even contact the 24/7 concierge to have someone assist you. Come and see our great inventory of new and pre-owned Lincolns today. Call 678-364-7345 to make an appointment with one of our Hey Sports fans. Tune in for live high school football Fridays, 7:30 p.m. on RealTalkSports.net. Check out your favorite Metro Atlanta teams as they do battle on the gridiron. It's your high school game of the week. Live streaming free Friday nights on RealTalkSports.net. For more sports coverage and great sports talk, catch the Real Talk Sports Show Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. Brought to you by Allen. All right, guys, both teams are back on the field now. We'll see if we can get some of those folks. Excuse me. We'll see if we can get some people sit down here because they're right in the camera shot. Here we go. Fourth quarter has begun. And it's been all Jonesboro so far. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion 41-0 here in the fourth quarter of play. Fourth quarter is just starting. A little sweet pass from Mount Zion. It's stacked up. That's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. Uh-oh. Sounds getting a little bit of background here. Not sure what that is, so we'll try to. Here we go. Again, we got some gusting winds here, a little tiny bit of rain. So our cameraman had to get off the field. Again, Mount Zion leads 41-0 here in the fourth quarter. Mount Zion with the ball, 3rd and 15, trying to get anything happening offensively. That play will not help them. I don't think they'll get back to the line of scrimmage with this one. I'll leave them with a 4th down and about 16 or 17 to go. Fourth quarter, Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion nothing. You've been watching high school football game of the week, brought to you by Allen Visual Ford in Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln, located in Morrow, Georgia. 41-0. Jonesboro all over Mount Zion. Mount Zion with the ball, 4th and 15. And this has been the adventure all game is they're punting. One of the reasons why Jonesboro has a big lead. A big heavy rush. Number 6 with it. He's going to be stacked up after a gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards. That's been one of the better punts we've seen all day from Mount Zion as they have struggled throughout this ball game and has given Jonesboro a short field on multiple occasions. And to the Cardinals' credit, they've cashed in for at least 3 scores where they got the ball inside of the Mount Zion 35-yard line. For those of you who are just tuning in, it's been all Jonesboro, 41-0 here. 4th quarter, 9:35. We're starting to get a little rain here. We've had some wind gusts of up to about 25 miles an hour, which have made things pretty interesting. Nice run by Jonesboro. Still on his feet. Like I said, guys, we've got a little bit of a problem here because the high wind gust actually blew away our roster. So our roster is somewhere in the stands at around the 10-yard line. Jonesboro leads 41-0. 8:57 to go and counting in the 4th quarter. Let's go to social media here. Got a lot going on back and forth. Earlier, Mr. Taylor picked up the band and was leaving. That's true. The band is gone because, again, we're having some heavy wind gusts and some rain. We have a good contingent here from Mount Zion. Real South is letting us know that there are some good guys in the pipeline for the class of 27, maybe 28. And Mount Zion might be able to do a little bit better for us. And Dream said he's more excited for the 2028 class of Mount Zion. So Bulldogs fans are looking ahead. They realize they have a very young team right now. Mount Zion continuing to build on what they've had the last couple of years. They were a playoff team last year as well. And they have multiple players on that team, the Jonesboro team, that are committed to top colleges. Again, you're watching high school football game of the week. Our score here in the fourth quarter, about 7:45 left to go. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion 41-0. That play stacked up there. Again, appreciate all of you who hung in with us tonight. It's been a wild one. Like I said, we had wind gusts up to around 25 miles an hour. It actually blew our roster out from our studio. And most of the fans are gone. We're on the Jonesboro side. So we have some fans hanging in there as they get ready to celebrate this huge win over their arch rival, leading now 41-0. Clock running, just under 7 minutes to play. Jonesboro with the ball. Man's reverse field. He's to the 30, 25. Nice run of reversing field. That'll be a first down. Again, forgive us if we are not able to give you the players, but our roster hit by one of the wind gusts, blew off our table, and it is in points unknown. It got so blustery and rainy. Our cameraman, Jason, is now assisting me on the camera. So it's a lot smoother now. Again, very thankful to our title sponsor, Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. They also are my employer. So again, if you need a car for yourself or your family, you can contact me directly. You can text me 678-410-9833 or send me an email, jsimmons, that's JSIMMONS, at realtalksports.net, and we'll take care of you. Good credit, bad credit, no credit will help you at Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Back to the field. Jonesboro quarterback with the ball, looking, throwing long, incomplete. Yeah, I want to make it an understanding here. Jonesboro is not trying to run the score up. What they're trying to do is get their second and third teamers some meaningful activity. So that's why you're seeing them throwing the ball, even though they have a 41-0 lead. This is the first game of the season, so coaches would be prone to do that to get their players in the game and get some in-game experience. 41-0, fourth quarter, Jonesboro over Mount Zion. Quarterback back to pass, looking deep again. That was intercepted by Mount Zion. Running back to the 30, 35, 40, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. So intercepted. Interception by Mount Zion. Mount Zion will get the ball back. It's certainly something much needed. Mount Zion. So the wind is affecting us. You might see a little bit of a scramble on our stream. Plus, I think a lot of people are on their phones at this point, trying to secure rides home. $41-0. Jonesboro leads Mount Zion. Bulls had the ball back. They trail 41-0. Not sure why they're stopping the clock. Usually they have running clock. 5:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. And all Jonesboro, they lead 41-0. All right, Mount Zion with the ball, trying to get at least a score before this one's over. Running play, that's going to lose about 4 or 5 yards. Jonesboro defense trying to pitch the shutout here. Clock running, about 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. They lead 41-0. Again, you're watching high school football game of the week, brought to you by Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln is located at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in Morrow, Georgia. Come and check us out. Great deals going on. 0% financing is back now. You can give us a call or give me a call, 678-364-3979. Running back stacked up there in the backfield. And some Jonesboro fans have hopped in here. Antonio Sanger is saying Mount Zion's been beaten 8 years in a row by Jonesboro. Yeah, Dreams, we had to hype the game up because it is, in fact, called the Backyard Brawl. It is still a rivalry game. But unfortunately, the real key to this game has been Mount Zion's inability to punt the ball. And they have given Jonesboro the ball multiple times inside their own 35-yard line. Nothing nice is going to happen after you give a team like Jonesboro the ball inside your own 35-yard line. And that's really been the story of this game. And there it is, real solid saying, Jonesboro's beaten Mount Zion for about the last 15 years, since 2009. There's a punt. Backside ball's caught. Mount Zion might get their first score of the game. Somebody's blocking it. Oh, no, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so sorry. We're going to try to. Ma'am. You just blocked the whole touchdown. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. Well, at the end of the day, at least we got a nice looking lady in the braids on the broadcast. But that's another score for, I would say the first score for the Mount Zion Bulldogs. They avoid the shutout. Mount Zion avoids the shutout, getting a touchdown on a big play. And they now have gotten their first score of the ball game. Going for two now. Mount Zion gets their first score of the game. .340 left to play in the fourth quarter. But the Bulldogs avoid the shutout, and they missed the extra point, but that's okay. They're on the board. Fourth quarter, .340 to go. This one's just about over, but Mount Zion avoids the shutout. Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion 6. Peterson, at least they got one. Like I said, we've had some high winds here. It's now beginning to affect our live stream. You can see the screen quality starting to go down just a bit. We apologize for that. We'll try to see if we can make an adjustment here to our stream. So you can maybe skip you down a little bit to, we're already in standard definition, so. Looks like our stream is coming back a little bit. Still a little blurry, guys. We're sorry about that. Because again, having a little bit of a problem with our live stream. We'll see if we can maybe drop it back down for you. Say, guys, we're running some problems. I think we got some wind might have blown some dust into the camera. It's about over, guys. Clock counting down. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. But the Bulldogs get on the board 41-6. That's going to be our final. Clock continues to run. Under a minute 30 left to play in this one. And Jonesboro leads Mount Zion 41-6. Jonesboro quarterback looking out in the flat. Intercepted again by Mount Zion. They might have touchdown number 2, and they do. The Mount Zion second team defense says we will not let our team go quietly into the night. They get touchdown number 2. So the Bulldogs showing that there is no quitting their game. as they have now put up 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. And now our score is 41-12. Now less than 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Mount Zion getting their second score of the game. They lead now 41-12. Mount Zion going for the 2-point conversion. And running back looks like he might get it, and he will. So Mount Zion showing that there might be hope for them in the future as their second team, especially the defense, has excelled here and has put 2 touchdowns on the board in the last 3 minutes. And Jonesboro's lead is now 41-14. 1:09 left to go here in the final quarter of play. But all Jonesboro in this one, biggest problem for Mount Zion is they couldn't punt the ball. Their average punt went only about 15, 16 yards. And constantly gave Jonesboro the ball in good field position. And to the Cardinals' credit, they took advantage every single time. (41-14) Jonesboro leads. 1:09 left to play in the ball game. Again, this is high school football game of the week brought to you by Allen Visual Ford in Lincoln, located at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Morrow, Georgia. There's a kickoff. We're live from Hines Ward Field at Terra Stadium, if in fact you're watching us on part of the Friday Night Lights broadcast. If not, we thank those of you who are watching us on the replay and on the archive. Thank you so much for watching this ball game. Very thankful for you, those who stayed with us. We had some technical difficulties with our overview camera, but we got it straight in the second half, thankfully. And all Jonesboro this one. Jonesboro with the ball. They'll probably kind of run it out. Clock ticking now. We're under 20 seconds to play. Straight dive play. Doesn't get much, and that'll probably be the final play of the ball game. Well, a little extracurricular afterwards. Again, we want to thank our title sponsor, Allen Visual Ford. As another one is almost in the books here. And that's the ball game. Oh, I guess we have one more play here. I'm not sure why, but nope, that's it. That's the ball game goal, the final. Jonesboro 41, Mount Zion 14. Thanks again to all those of you who were able to watch the game. And thankful again to our title sponsor, Allen Visual Ford in Lincoln. Again, Allen Visual Ford in Lincoln, located at 6790 Mount Zion Boulevard in the city of Jonesboro, city of Morrow, Georgia. We'll see you again soon with more high school football. Remember, follow us anywhere on social media at Real Talk Sports, the number 7. And also, if you haven't done already, those of you watching on YouTube, subscribe for more great high school football and sports coverage from around Metro Atlanta. All right, we say thank you on behalf of our cameraman Jason and our title sponsor, Allen Vigil Ford and Lincoln. Our final from Tower Stadium, Jonesboro 41 and Mount Zion 14. That's the ball game. Thank you so much. Keep it locked for more great football and more sports coverage for Real Talk Sports. Until the next time, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of the day or evening, whichever may apply. So long and take care.